Sorry, 1 minute. Sorry I'm late. Hang on. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. What up, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Taimanin Tuesday. Action Taimanin once again. I wish Taimanin Squad was cooler to stream, but it's not. Do I have that outfit for Ragnarok?
よく来てくれた。どこに行くんだ?
I did buy those outfits. Let's see. Ragnarok. I do not have that outfit. Is it a premium outfit? Like a super premium? Oh wait, no, it's not even released yet. Maybe it is. Ragnarok, costumes, June Bride Nurse. Oh no, the swimsuit's not released yet. Okay, alright, okay. Oboro hates summer. Let's get started. Midsummer Night's Oboro. I guess this is an excuse to play Oboro for once. She is my only character who's stuck at 81 health. Let's give her a better outfit for the summer, I guess. Ah yes, that outfit. Shady temp teacher Oboro. Let's see, what's a good one? 1-day job. Sure, let's go with the race queen. What's a good claw I can use? Spins with Bloodstorm 2 more times and also pulls enemies towards you. Do I even use Bloodstorm? No, I use Carnage Dance. Carnage Dance with Slasher. Bloodstorm is a blue skill. I need 8 crystals. Do I have 8 crystals? I do. Okay, alright, I'll play your game, Taimanin. Oboro is involved in this story, so I'm going to level her up. But this is as high as I'm going. She's going to be my lowest level character. So next will be one of these characters. Oboro hits a dark office, illuminated only by the faint bluish glow emitted from the machine. In this dark, seemingly deserted room, a woman stands admiring herself in a full-length mirror alone. I don't look half bad, do I? Driven by some kind of whim, she was examining herself in the mirror while wearing nothing but a swimsuit. Wearing a swimsuit that perfectly accentuated her shapely physique, she amused herself by striking various poses. As she imagines the faces of those insufferable jerks, a wicked smile spreads across her lips. But her cruel smirk slowly begins to contort as she stares into her own reflection. I don't look half bad, what the hell am I doing? The moment that thought crossed her mind, a wave of profound self-loathing welled up deep within her. Ah! With a shriek, she swings her fists as if trying to strike herself in the mirror. The mirror shatters into 1,000 jagged shards and drenches her hands in blood. But she doesn't even flinch. Instead, she fiercely glares at the fractured pieces on the floor. Wonder what has made her so angry. To find out, time must be turned back just a little. Nomad is a massive criminal or syndicate that rules the dark underground metropolis of Yomihara. Yet, despite its foundation, Nomad maintains the facade of a legitimate mega-corporation. As with any organization in mainstream society, quite a few of them receive summer breaks, traveling to holiday resorts just to flee the seasonal heat. The grunts gather outside their respective supervisors' offices to get their vacation authorized. Inevitably, those who work under the same supervisor are bound to swap vacation plans, share tips, and travel sports, and laugh together over lively casual chatter. Oboro Ninja Troop A. I went to that beach near Tokyo Kingdom last year. It was awesome because there were so many hot chicks. Ooh, are you going to the same spot this year? I'm planning to go to that new water park. Oboro remained perfectly still, watching with cold indifference as her underlings carried on in festive high spirits. Under normal circumstances, none of them would dare utter such idle words in her presence. Call it bewitching spell of summer vacation, but every single one of her subordinates was practically buzzing with excitement. Tisk. Oh? Have you all gotten summer vacation too? I'm heading to the beach with Miss Ingrid this year. Lena suddenly appeared out of nowhere and joined in on the conversation. Used to how she was, the Oboro Ninja Troop didn't skip a beat, seamlessly drawing her into the loop as they kept chatting about their holiday plans. That's how you know Lena's a good girl. Whoa, with Miss Ingrid herself? That's fantastic, Lena. I didn't get to rest all year due to so much chaos, but this year I'm going to enjoy the beach to its fullest. With Miss Ingrid, of course. I hear that the vacation spot is famous for its Japanese sweets. I'll bring back some souvenirs for everyone. You really don't have to, but since you're offering, I'll take some. Good, just you wait. As they continue to share vacation plans and promise one another souvenirs, the atmosphere grows more festive. But Oboro's insides are charring black with every word they speak. And for good reason. She is a vampire. Was that the case in an RPGX? Kokawa Oboro. Was she always a vampire? I know she's a demon. Okay, so she was, after Taimanin Asagi won, she was revived as a vampire. Okay, alright. Okay. I thought she was just like a generic demon, but I guess she's a vampire specifically. Oboro is the leftover body of Kokawa Oboro, revived with demonic cells and half-demon soul, now twisted into a shadow of her former self. I wasn't expecting her to be a vampire because she doesn't have like the super long fangs, but I guess the vampires are different in Taimanin. Okay. Alright. She is a vampire. Due to her condition, she cannot step beneath the sun. She will burn to death and leave nothing but a pile of ash behind. For Oboro, the idea of a summer beach with bright sunlight is a forbidden paradise that she can never behold again. Who else is a vampire? Edwin Black? Kurona is half vampire, so she doesn't count. And yet, these subordinates of her are rubbing their trivial joys of vacation plans into the very wound of her existence. Oboro felt her limit of self-control being tested as she gazed upon Lena. Must be nice for you, isn't it? Some of us can't even bask in the sun, let alone on a beach. The insinuation was blatant. The other Oboro Ninja Troop members recoiled as her faces drained of color, but Lena stood there completely oblivious and responded with a bright smile. Yes, I'm really looking forward to this trip to the sea with Miss Ingrid. Huh? Oboro stared at her, stunned into silence by the unexpected response. Lena just don't care. The Oboro Ninja Troop's sense a shift in the air and glanced nervously at Oboro. As they caught sight of her pale and cold expression, they scrambled backward while holding their breaths. Well, we still have some work left to finish. Yeah, that's right, lots of work, so much to do. Is that so? Well, you should finish up soon so you can enjoy your vacation without a single worry. Please, for the love of everything, stop talking, the Oboro Ninja's troop screamed internally as they ran off. Lena just doesn't care. She's just one of those gals. It's wonderful to see them so dedicated to their work. Well, I'll make sure everyone gets the best souvenirs. A hollow chuckle escapes Oboro as she looks at Lena, smiling brightly. Deep in her heart, the dark desire to destroy that smile arises, but she grinds her teeth, forcing the impulse down. Oh yeah, you mess with Lena, you're messing with Ingrid. A high-ranking executive of Nomad shouldn't be throwing a tantrum like a child just because she's missing a trip to the beach. Besides, trying to explain this to Lena would only make her feel more pathetic. I don't care, just get out of my sight. Oh, okay, but wait, Miss Oboro. What is it now? I heard that you gave up your vacation and volunteered to pull duty at the Omihara headquarters facility this summer. Your dedication to your subordinates is truly moving. I'm so incredibly touched by your selflessness. I promise I will bring you back the absolute best souvenir from the beach as a sign of gratitude. Lena's such a good girl. The last thread of Oboro's restraint was finally about to snap. She clenched her fist and her face flushed in crimson rage. Is she actually trying to start a war? I can easily kill this brat right here, but you mess with Ingrid, if you do. Lena, what are you doing? Miss Ingrid, I suppose it's time for patrol. Well, I'll be off then, Mr. Oboro. The exact moment Oboro's killing intent reached its zenith, Ingrid appeared, and just like that, Lena went away in her direction. Oboro, excuse us. And with that, the two of them walked away. Ingrid probably didn't even have time to acknowledge what Lena had done to Oboro. Yet, the way she departed with a casual flick of her eyes toward Oboro left her reeling. To Oboro, it looked as though Ingrid was sneering at her. I mean, Ingrid's a demon too, but I don't think she's not a vampire, so. After that humiliating incident, Oboro had retrieved the swimsuit from deep within her drawer to make herself feel better. But looking into the mirror now, the reflection does not offer any comfort, it just reminds her of the incident a while ago. So apparently vampires in this do have reflections, because she saw her reflection in the mirror. Her rage is boiling, unable to be contained. Unforgivable. I will never ever forgive her, not when I'm trapped here in this wretched facility. Even when she looked objectively beautiful in this swimsuit, she just felt like a clown. She tried to drown the rage and forget everything, but Lena's sickeningly bright smile kept replaying in her mind. Her cry of agony echoes hollowly within the dark room. Sorry about that. As Oboro wondered on how she can repay them this humiliation, she saw footage from one of the security feeds. In the footage, despicable Lena and the infuriatingly carefree Ingrid were enjoying their vacation. The camera was showing a sun-drenched scene off a beach. Specifically, it was showing the resort area near the very underground facility that Oboro oversees. Just how much of a clown do they intend to make out of me, those jerks? It was just a coincidence that they chose this exact beach for their vacation. But Oboro didn't know that, nor for that matter did she care. Inside Oboro's mind, the rage toward Ingrid and her companion materialized into a single idea. Revenge, to see those carefree smiles distorted into a mess. Then, what needs to be done? As she sharpened her intent to avenge, a wicked idea goes through Oboro's mind. Yes, that's it. I'll make sure you both have the worst vacation of your lives. Oboro pulled out her communication device from her desk as she glared at Ingrid and her companion on the monitor. Oh boy. Oh, I think Oboro is not the character that is doing the fighting. The beach is full of warm sun and gentle breezes. While it was truly breathtaking landscape, filled with the happy smiles of tourists in a serene, unhurried atmosphere, this beach held a single dark secret. This place is a private property under Nomad's control that only the members and acquaintances of the crime syndicate are allowed to enter. Right this way, Miss Ingrid. That's a nice swimsuit. Ah, thank you. It is an honor for me to be able to attend to a Hell Knight of your stature and your esteemed companions, ma'am. Ingrid gives a curt nod to the smiling manager. Beside her stood her companions, Lena and Dolores, the latter wearing an expression of utter despair. Dolores is a demon of Yomihara, a distant relative of Ingrid and the daughter of a high noble. She's been to the beach with Ingrid's party once before, and she had sworn never to come back. Yet, here she is. Why the long face, Dolores? We're finally at the beach, and it would be a waste not to have fun. She's dragged to the beach again by Lena, one of her very few friends. I'm a natural-born hermit. I got a curse that drains my HP the second I step outside the house. Is she not wearing underwear? Coming to the sea was a mistake. Any longer in the sun and I'm going to turn into charcoal, not get tanned. Seriously, stop being so dramatic. Lena tried to drag the whining Dolores toward the water, but she was putting up a genuine struggle. Not that it matters anyway, since Dolores has no chance against Lena. After all, Dolores is just an introverted hermit, while Lena is a Hell Knight of Nomad. Here we go. No, I'm gonna burn! I don't want to burn! With a single effortless tug, Lena yanks Dolores from the shade as she hears Dolores wail. You're being so dramatic, you won't burn that easily. Now let's put on some sunscreen. Lena began slathering sunscreen onto Dolores' porcelain skin, like a parent dressing a squirming child. That's cold. Wait, that tickles. Stop it. There, just stay still. Seriously, why are you so full of energy today? I mean, you've always been, but even more so today. Well, I won't deny that. It's because today is a very important day for me. Is it about Ingrid? That too, but there's another goal for today. Lena puffed out her chest, watching her. Dolores' face twisted into a mask of uncomfortable skepticism. She knew she had to ask away to avoid future nuisance. And what is this goal? As if she had been waiting for that exact question, Lena nodded vigorously and said, "For Miss Oboro, who has given up her vacation to stay behind and work all alone, our goal is to enjoy ourselves to the fullest on her behalf." Upon hearing Lena, Dolores let out a long, shuddering sigh with a strong, disdainful expression. Well, enjoy this rare moment of vacation, but try not to get involved in any troubles like last year. Of course, let's go, Dolores. Well, if you say so, Ingrid. Wait, stop pulling me, I can walk on my own. Lena responded with vigor, and Dolores, still lacking any energy, headed toward the beach to enjoy the sea. Meanwhile, in the monitor room at Nomad's headquarters, Oboro sat with her legs crossed, glaring at the massive monitor with a look of dissatisfaction. Several of her subordinates gathered around her. She was looking at the scene from the security camera as Ingrid and her companion enjoyed their relaxing moment. For Miss Oboro, who has given up her vacation to stay behind and work all alone, our goal is to enjoy ourselves to the fullest on her behalf. The moment Lena said those words on screen, that brat, that wretched brat, for Miss Oboro? Her subordinates inwardly sighed as they watched Oboro scream, to think they had been forced to surrender their precious summer leaves. All for this. Some of them were already stationed at the beach, tasked with monitoring Ingrid and the companions. But if they were discovered by them, it would not end well. What are you all doing standing there? I'm being made a fool of, do you hear me? Oboro shouted at her subordinates stationed at the beach through the monitor. They could only listen in silence. Ruin their vacation. If you fail to do so, I'm sure you all know what will happen. But if we do something like that and get caught, Miss Ingrid will punish us, or... As one of the subordinates who had been dragged here after having his vacation cancelled voiced their obvious concern, Oboro glared at his face with terrifying ice-cold eyes. Ingrid will punish you, you say? Since when were you Ingrid's subordinate? You're afraid of getting punished by Ingrid, but you're not afraid of me? Is that what you're saying? No, ma'am. Then get out of here. Go try flirting with them or do whatever it takes to ruin their vacation. Yes, ma'am. The Oboro ninja troops appeared on the beach with their slumped shoulders. They had at least disguised themselves as ordinary civilians. Now only two choices remain for them. Go and get thoroughly crushed by Lena for flirting, or get thoroughly crushed by Oboro for not following orders. The latter meant certain death, but with kind-hearted Lena, there might just be a sliver of hope for a safe escape. Clinging to that fading chance, they cautiously approached the girls. Alright, let's go. The Oboro ninja troop disguised themselves as just ordinary thugs with evil smiles and approached Lena and Dolores, who were just chatting. Oh, what a fine girl. You got great taste, bro. Huh? Who are you? Hey ladies, do you want to have some fun? We'll take you someplace nice. Yeah, for sure. A very nice place. Channeling their best impression of sleazy thugs, the Oboro ninja troops did everything in their power to execute that single absolute order, ruin their vacation. Their standing order was to deliver an experience unpleasant enough to make them cry, utilizing any means necessary, from petty harassment to and verbal abuse to outright insults. Unbelievable. The beach is always crawling with men like them. Nina stands protectively in front of Dolores, glaring at the men with cold eyes. If they weren't Yomihara on patrol, she would have beaten them to the ground and arrested them already. But she was currently on vacation, and this was a resort, plus Dolores was with her. She wants to avoid any unnecessary trouble. I'm sorry, but we aren't free enough to entertain you, and I hate being hit on. Come on, Dolores. Okay. It seemed they had successfully annoyed Lena, but she had curtly rejected their advances and was about to walk away. The entire scene was being transmitted via security cameras to Oboro at the facility. If they let them leave like this, they were going to be terribly punished by Oboro. Huh? Hey, we're saying that we'll let you, the little runts, hang out with us. While feeling genuinely sorry deep down, one of them grabs Dolores' wrist with all his might. As he thrusts her faces forward to intimidate her, Dolores froze, her expression one of pure terror. No, get away, your face is disgusting. Oh. Huh, seriously? That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Hey, just calm down and focus on the act. What did you say? The Oboro ninja troop member raised his hand, pretending as if he were about to strike, but at that moment, Lena stepped in between them and caught the man's wrist. I can't overlook any further acts of violence. Huh? And what are you going to do about it? You want to fight, do you? Even though it's all because of Oboro's orders, their appearance is exactly that of pathetic bottom-tier harassers who are screaming after failing to get a girl. The men take on an amateur's fighting stance, waving their hands up to say, "Come and get me." It seems you're incapable of understanding the reasons. Seeing them like that, Lena eventually decides to fight back. Okay, I guess I gotta play as Lena for this. I got knocked out of Carnage Dance. Gah, this is infuriating. As expected, the thugs, the men of Oboro Ninja Troop, were thoroughly demolished by Lena. However, perhaps because they had fulfilled the mission from Oboro, the expressions of the fallen men looked somewhat relieved. Oboro's rage must have truly been that terrifying. Well, let's leave these pathetic losers behind and go back to Miss Ingrid, shall we? Sure. Okay, we're switching to Lena. For the cannon. Where is she? Lena. I'm blind, I can't see her. She should be up here. I actually trained her a bit. Maybe not? Oh, there she is. She should be down here. She's weird to my ass. At least according to the game.
あまり褒めるな。慣れてないんだ。
Upon returning to Ingrid, Lena and Dolores explained details of what had just happened. Dolores, using both her hands and feet to express herself, vividly described the scene. here just like a prince, Lena. A prince? At least say I look like a knight. As Dolores boasted proudly, Lena turned her head away, looking embarrassed. Watching the two of them, Ingrid smiled faintly. Oh, it's nothing, Miss Ingrid. I only did what any friend would do. Wait, did I read this? It says so. Thank you for protecting Dolores, Lena. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Lena's eyes sparkled at Ingrid's praise. However, Ingrid would soon wore a look of contemplation. That being said, it seems that every time you come to the beach, you end up getting caught up in some kind of incident. No way. As I said before, today is supposed to be a pure vacation, completely unrelated to any official inspection or work. If something like this happens again, do not deal with it yourself. Call for me or summon the manager. Come on now, it's impossible I get caught in this incidents every single time with the same pattern. Seeing her friend naturally stacking a bad omen, Dolores let out a deep sigh. Lena, you just jinxed yourself, you know that. No, this isn't an anime or a game. It was the same thing that last time at the beach. The moment you said something about enjoying the vacation, we got dragged into some weird incident. Foo, I understand your concern, but this is beach under the management of our nomad. Please rest assured and enjoy your vacation. Not you too. Are neither of you hungry? I received a few restaurant recommendations from the manager just a moment ago. Yes, then shall we head there right away? I'm worried, but I'm hungry too, so let's go. Ingrid and her companion began to head toward the restaurant recommended by the manager. How stupid can that brat possibly be? How could she be smiling after something like that happened? Oprah was furious that her intention to give them the worst memory of their lives turned into a I beat up the bad guys and got praised by Miss Ingrid scenario. Gah, so you won't be broken by something this small, huh? Fine, I get it now. Taking a moment to catch her breath, Oprah composed herself, calmed her heart, and pulled out her mobile device. It's me, the placement of those things is finished, right? Release them right now. The placement is finished, but those things are still in the experimental stage. We have no idea what kind of unexpected situation might occur. Silence, I'm the one giving the orders. Just shut up and obey. Understood. Releasing the test subjects, and how many would I? All of them. Oberl cut the connection after she shouted. On a monitor in front of her, the image of Ingrid and the companions heading toward the restaurant was displayed. She wore a cruel smile, vowing to crush those grinning faces this time around. Enjoy the peace of mind while you can. Save your last moment of solace. Hoo. Obero. Phew, I'm so full. Indeed, that place was certainly worth the manager's recommendation. Lena and Ingrid walked out of the restaurant with pleased expressions. Meanwhile, Dolores walked a little behind them, looking as if she were ready to drop dead at any moment. This is bad. At this rate, my muscles will surely be sore tomorrow. No, not just tomorrow. I'll be lucky if I'm not bedridden for the rest of summer vacation. Muttering complaints to herself, Dolores slowly drifted away from the two. I'll just hide somewhere and play games I brought. Nice and easy. One step, then another. Gradually putting distance between them, she slipped under a large parasol that happened to be right in front of her. Thinking to herself that it felt like a scene from a spy movie, Dolores adjusted the angle of the parasol and sprawled out underneath. Hehe, Herman like me is better suited for playing mobile games in the shade than frolicking on the beach, fest with normies. After she had been engrossed in her game for a little while, someone began shaking the parasol she had set up. Initially, she assumed the parasol had just been accidentally bumped, yet whoever was doing it kept at it, deliberately rocking the shade. Seriously, what's your problem? If you're looking for someone to flirt with, go find someone else. Dolores shouted in annoyance, but the shaking didn't stop. In fact, it even got a little more intense than before. If you don't cut it out, I'm calling my big sister. She's famous how night, so you better, huh? As Dolores finally looked up from her mobile device, a rotting, stinking, walking corpse. How do you not smell that before you see it? A zombie was staring right at her. Oh, what the heck? No, it's a zombie, a zombie! Dolores shrieked about blaming Lena for jinxing while scrambling to escape. Reacting to her sudden movement, the zombie bared its aggression as well. Dolores ran for her life, with the zombie in hot pursuit. At this rate, she was going to be caught. As a stay-at-home hermit, she didn't have the stamina to drag out a chase like this for long. While she still had breath left, Dolores took a deep breath as a final resort. Ingrid! Lena! Help! Her scream echoed across the beach, and a few seconds passed. Dolores, where were you? Lena! Ingrid! Lena and Ingrid appeared like a breath of fresh air, interposing themselves between the zombies and Dolores. Let's deal with these things first. Dolores, please explain the situation while we handle them. It seems to be an emergency. Lena, take Dolores to the shelter. Yes, ma'am. Dolores, go and hide in the shelter, and please issue an evacuation warning to the tourists on the beach as well. Okay, got it. I will handle the enemies within range. Now let's go. Ah, damn it, I was supposed to pick Ingrid. That's fine. Nice. Just what on earth is going on here? Under Ingrid's instruction and Lena's quick response, the tourists on the beach were able to evacuate swiftly. This beach was under Nomad's management, equipped with near-perfect evacuation facilities. They had always taken more than enough precautions for safety, so where on earth had these zombies come from? Didn't I tell you, you jinxed it with your words? Lena's pretty fun. I like playing Lena. Right. I'm sure this... Come on, this can't be my fault. Right, I'm sure this is just a coincidence. Still, why would zombies appear here? Ingrid muttered as she checked the entrance of the shelter. It can't be helped, Lena. Our vacation is temporarily suspended. We're going back out to search the surroundings. Determining that the shelter's facilities would keep them safe for a while, Ingrid decided to take Lena and investigate the cause of the incident. I could switch to Ingrid. Not that big of a deal. Where's my Ingrid anyways? She should be up here. I actually trained her a lot. There she is. Let's put her in her swimsuit. Oh, really? They headed to a forest near the beach. Under normal circumstances, it would have been a quiet, nature-filled, beautiful forest. But now only traces of its past remained. Trees were toppled, walkways were broken, and the area was in complete ruin. Occasionally, the groans and screeches of zombie creatures echoed from within the woods. It's a good... Oh, they're not wearing those swimsuits. Dang it. It's a good idea to leave Dolores behind. She definitely would have gotten scared and cried, Lena said with a laugh, though her expression was slightly more rigid than usual. Lena, what do you think of this situation? If this had happened in an area where zombies regularly appeared, it wouldn't have been established as a resort in the first place. But the scale of this attack was too large for it to be a mere coincidence, given the time. Furthermore, given the timing, maybe it's a conspiracy against Nomad by shaming us or failing to maintain the security of our jurisdictional territory? Ingrid nodded at Lena's deduction. It seemed she had been on thinking the same thing. There's just one thing that bothers me, but that's not what's important right now. First, to minimize the damage, let's neutralize the zombies in the area. Let's go, Lena. Yes, Miss Ingrid. This is a new map. That's cool. I don't think we've ever seen this map before. That's cool. Zombie creature was coming. Hell yeah. The two Hell Knights slew countless zombies, but their numbers kept multiplying. Gah! Over there, Miss Ingrid, it looks like new creatures are emerging from that cave. Indeed, I wonder if it connects to another location, or if... Shall we storm in? Yes, it would be difficult to advance as we are... I will clear the path first. Time your strike. Yes, ma'am. Once their minds were set, no more words were needed. Ingrid's Black Inferno and Lena's Cherry Blossom Storm intertwined, creating a vortex of fire that burned like hellfire. The combined attack of the black flame and the wind instantly incinerated the zombies swarming at the mouth of the cave, carving a path deep into the interior. Well done, Lena. Now, let's head in. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Oh, you can't take off the cape. That's cool. That's a really bold outfit. Judging from the situation here, there's no doubt that someone intentionally released these zombies. Yes, it's unforgivable. The cave was thick with essential corpses. Ingrid and Lena moved cautiously, wary of potential zombie swarms. The wailing from deep within the never ceased, but there was no longer any sign of them attempting to rush back out as they had before. One moment. Could it be that they brought a massive amount of zombies into Nomad's jurisdiction, or perhaps they are secretly breeding them here? Well, we shall know soon enough. The movements of released zombies showed neither pattern nor purpose. Someone just gathered them around. Such an act did not appear to be targeted at any specific individual. It was far too inefficient. In that case, the target must be Nomad's reputation, and nothing else. Nomad, as an organization, has many enemies. The list of suspects is far too long. Either way, the answer will be revealed once they reach the depths of the cave. Ingrid and Lena maintained their guard as they headed deeper into the cave. Someone is here. And then they saw... is this really okay? I know it's Miss Obero's direct order, but performance testing within our Nomad territory seems a bit too much. What choice do we have? If we don't follow orders, we're the ones who get in trouble. Several ninjas were talking to each other while moving a container full of zombie creatures. Seems really dangerous. Then do you want to face Miss Obero and tell her that in person? No way, I don't want to die. They were none other than the Obero Ninja Troop, a ninja troop under the direct command of Obero, one of the top executives of Nomad. What on earth do you think is happening here? From what I hear, it sounds as though this whole thing is under Miss Obero's orders. With a deep, complicated sigh, Ingrid held her head in her hands. She wondered what on earth that woman was thinking. First we stop them. We'll hear the explanation afterwards. Okay, understood. Following Ingrid's hand signal, Lena moved swiftly. She subdued the Obero Ninja Troop who were about to open the next container. Who are you? Stop this alleged performance test immediately. Who the hell? Wait, Miss Ingrid? I received no word of scheduled zombie creature performance tests at this resort today. By whose authority are you doing this? That is, well, stop this test at once. This reckless experiment has already disrupted the tourists, and the prestige nomad is on the verge of collapsing. We can't stop. Standing in our way was a man who appeared to be a head researcher. Looking nervous, he instructed the others to continue their work before turning back to look at Ingrid with fearful eyes. Are you saying you cannot follow my orders? We report directly to Miss Obro, so Miss Obro's commands are our top priority, unless Miss Obro tells us to stop. From their attitude, it's clear they did not follow Obro out of genuine loyalty or conviction. They were being controlled by fear. The researcher took out a remote control of some sort from his pocket and pressed a button. Instantly, the zombie creatures began to move, surrounding Ingrid and Lena. In that case, I was stopped by force. I'm with you, Miss Ingrid. Oh, this is new. Okay, too. That's cool. Can I break this? Oh, man, nice. Wait, is this entirely part? Oh, yeah, you can see the outside there. I wonder if it's all connected. That's cool. Ooh, transition. Nice. Of all the enemies to hit, I whiff on the boss. 10 out of 10. Ingrid and Lena subdued the resistant Obro ninja troop and exterminated all the zombie creatures. While Lena was busy restraining the fallen ninjas, Ingrid searched the body of a man who appeared to be the head researcher, and snatched something away from him. As expected, were you listening to Obro? Every little thing, Ingrid. What she had retrieved was a mobile device still connected to the other party. Why did you release the zombie creatures? This is a resort under the management of us Nomad. You aren't so ignorant that you don't understand what that means. Ha! Do you really think I'd tell you that easily? If you're that curious, why don't you come here and show your face and bow your head? If you do, I might just tell you. Obro shouted with irritation and abruptly cut off the connection. Fine, I'll head there right now. Sorry. Sorry about that. No big deal. No big deal. This is not even that. The back alley of Yomihara is thick with tension. Amidst the crackling atmosphere, the two beauties glare at one another in a standoff. Oboro was sporting a cruel smile and brandishing her signature claws, and Ingrid was aiming her demon sword, Dark Flame. Oboro. I've been waiting for this, Ingrid. Let's settle this once and for all, right here. Oboro shouted with lethal intent, but then... No, wait a moment. Oboro, what are you? Ingrid stared at Oboro, blinking repeatedly. Her expression was one of utter bewilderment. What on earth are you wearing? She couldn't help but voice the question she had been holding back, and it was a legitimate inquiry. The entire Oboro stood in was neither her usual clothing nor her battle gear. It was a swimsuit. You wouldn't know. You'd never know the half of how I feel. Of course, Ingrid, who couldn't possibly understand the state of mind of someone who just showed up to a fight wearing a swimsuit. Yet, one thing was certain, Oboro's killing intent was genuine, and it was currently aimed at Ingrid. I'll kill you, right here, right now. As Oboro screamed with raw frustration and prepared to charge, Ingrid inwardly sighed. She only came to ask why the zombies had been released in a resort under Nomad's management. I guess now it's not really a time for questions. Why don't you try to calm down? I just want to know the purpose of that performance test. If you're honest with me now, I will even cooperate in cleaning up this mess. I will release the subordinates too. It was clear that while Oboro was in earnest, she was not in her right mind. Therefore, Ingrid spoke slowly, hoping to de-escalate. Unfortunately, it seemed to have the opposite effects. At Ingrid's words, which sounded like a genuine concern, Oboro's last shred of patience snapped. In an instant, she closed the distance, her claws slashing precisely toward Ingrid's throat. Ingrid barely dodged a strike by a paper-thin margin. Oboro! Shut up, you hypocritical wench. Do you know? I know how long you've been looking down on me this whole time. I'll settle the score for sure. This time. As Ingrid parried and evaded the relentless barrage of claw strikes, she finally steeled her resolve. It can't be helped. I'll play it your way for now. Which claws are those? Just bonker ones and she immediately goes down. After a fierce clash, the two stood glaring at each other. Oboro's eyes were burning with fury and hatred, while Ingrid's gaze held a mix of pity and confusion. This wasn't the first time that Oboro had gone rogue and reckless, but her solo actions usually followed a certain logic and pattern. It was always about personal gain, whether it was for her status within Nomad or simple cold hard cash. She was a woman who moved strictly for profit. Yet for this incident, no matter how much Ingrid thought or investigated, there was absolutely no discernible benefit for herself. Fine, if you do not wish to talk, then have it your way. But someone has to take responsibilities for this incident, so I will write the incident report based on my own observations. Ingrid sighed at the silent Oboro. She must have her own reasons she'd rather keep hidden, so if so, no more prying. Having settled that, the second question that had been bothering her bubbled up. Why the swimsuit? And, how should I put it? Ingrid still hesitated to ask, even in this situation. Finally, as if she had given up on everything, Oboro opened her mouth. You dare patronize me? Fine, I'll tell you everything you want to know. It's annoying. Ever since I became a vampire, I can't even step into the sunlight, let alone the beach. So having to watch everyone around me prancing around talking about the beach, especially that girl of yours, Lena. And she actually has the audacity to say, for Miss Oboro, our goal is to enjoy ourselves to the fullest on her behalf? What a joke. So you're trying to ruin Lena's vacation because of that? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I'd be lying if I said I didn't, but for now, I understand. I will give Lena a warning myself. And what about that swimsuit? I was only trying to ease the misery of being trapped in a facility during beach season, alright? Make me say it again and you're dead. I see. After a brief silence, Ingrid opened her heavy mouth. I will let this incident slide. You should take some rest. I will handle the base management in your stead. Ingrid contemplated briefly whether to pat the dejected Oboro on the shoulder, but decided against it and walked away. Huh? Just how much longer are you going to treat me like a fool, damn woman? Oboro's sorrowful cry melted easily into the darkness of the night. Sometime after the zombie incident at the resort, a rumor began to circulate in the underworld. The rumor goes, thanks to Oboro, who had poured her efforts into developing the new weapon, zombie creature, even while forfeiting her own vacation, the new models had performance far exceeding the existing ones. While sales of the creature skyrocketed because of this, they say that when Oboro heard this report, her face looked genuinely annoyed. She is such a petty bitch. I like Lena's animations, they're really like immediate explosion.
イングリッド様が配下。魔界騎士リーナ参る。
Another good one.
やるではないか。イングリッド様の次くらいにはな。
さあ行くぞ。我に続け。魔界騎士イングリッド参る。
Alright, let's rock this.
ジャエンツやーキルジャエン滅流戦死ぬ
I'm only so tired. I still got a lot to do for to fudge.
消えろジャエンツ我が炎は敵を逃さん当然の結果だ。
Is Ingrid the queen of underboob in this game?
魔界騎士イングリッド参る。死ぬキルジャエン滅流戦通りややっうせろやーたっや
And we jump down here.
ジャエンツは
Probably pay Ingrid for the bump.
消えろ
I also need to get more crystal. That's always a pain in the butt.
ジャエンツフェアやキルジャエン滅流戦当然の結果だ。魔界騎士イングリッド参る。ジャエンツはっやっと消え
全員殺しちゃって構わないわね。
ジャエンツ
Nice.
そんなこの私が
当然の結果だ。
Hell yeah. Now we're in horde mode. Shouldn't be too bad.
魔界騎士イングリッド参る。ジャエッセン
I probably should switch on that. Oh, it's fine.
消えろ。やーとジャエッセンとりゃや
I think for tonight's Bond event, I'm going to be doing,
ジャエン滅流戦
what's it? Battle Tsukikaze. I forgot what it's called. It's like a special one. It's like
ジャエッ
a
セン
better one.
とりゃ我が期間はお前だ。タイミングは任せる。
You have to wait for the banner reroll, or the banner.
当然の結果だ。魔界騎士ジャレッセンやっゲローガキルジャレンメティアセン死ぬ仕留めるゲローガ
Nice.
当然の結果だ。
I'm being tagged. What's this about?
魔界騎士イングリッド参る。ジャレッセン
Flare. Oh, no, good
キ
spear.
ルジャレンメティアセン死ぬタッセターセタ死ぬはあせジャレッセンヘアセ消えろせキルジャレン滅流戦当然の結果だ。魔界騎士イングリッドジャレッセンセアやター
I got inverse out of my combo. That sucks.
やは死ぬキルジャレンメティアセンや
Did I dodge into that? I think I did.
はあせジャレッセンセアキルジャレンメティアセンはっせはあとはっせやっとキルジャレンメティアセン
I
指揮
wonder
官は
what
お
the
前
map
だ
of
タイミングは
like
任せる
Taimanin's version of Japan is like.
魔剣ダークフレイム当然の結果だ。
Okay, alright.
魔界騎士イングリッド参るジャエンスターはっと切るジャエン滅流戦
Alright, what do we got? I guess the boss fight immediately.
全員殺しちゃっ
ジャエンス我
Oh,
が
yeah, I
炎
don't
は
want
敵を
to.
逃
Or
さ
I
ん
don't like one skiller.
私が当然の結果だ
Alright, time for bonus mode. Increase enemy HP and defense. Shouldn't be a big deal.
魔界騎士イングリッド
Oh, it's nighttime.
ジャエンスは
Here's Ronin. Oh, damn.
ジャエンス
Let's come all down.
切るジャエン滅流戦
Nice.
切る
Alright.
ジャエン滅流戦うせろ切るジャエン滅流戦
Who's the boss? Oh. It's probably not the only boss. Probably gonna. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna move on to the next one.
我が炎は敵を逃さんジャエン滅流戦いや仕留める消えろせやといやうせろたーはたうせ切る
Oh, god damn it.
じゃ続けろ
Still alive.
期間はお前だ
Overworld's probably gonna be a
Timing
final
は
boss.
任せる
Can you, yeah, just die faster, please?
ジャエンス切るジャエン滅流戦やっせはっやっせたー切るジャエン滅流戦ジャエンス通りやっせ通りやたーと消えろいつでも援護できるぞ
Who's next? Oh, it's not. Eater Creature Lord.
ダークフレイムうせろはあおりゃーた切るジャエン滅流戦
I feel sneeze coming on. I don't like that.
全員殺しちゃっ
And it's over.
ジャエンス我が炎は敵を逃
There's
さ
only
滅
3
流
areas.
や
Oh, this is fixed camera position too.
シンと切るジャエン滅流戦はっジャエンスたーや
Why is he so much bigger?
はっ切るジャエン滅流戦やー続けろジャエンスと
たもう死ん
通りやはっした切るジャエン滅流戦はお前だタイミングは任せるフレイムうせろはあ
Instant win. Well, not instant win, but you know, win.
当然の結果だ魔界騎士イングリッドジャエンスや
I don't know what the bonus that they have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Because my Ingrid might not be able to get enough for it.
ジャエンス通 りゃはっはっせはっ切り滅流戦さあとせジャエンセン我が炎は敵を逃さんゲローガ
I don't even know what that support does.
指揮官はお前だタイミングは任せる魔剣ダークフレイム失せろはあジャエンセン
Can you die faster? Your animation takes way too long, buddy.
ジャエンセンやージャエンセンヘアーやージャエンセンはっ
I think the game's kind of loud. Hang on, let me try lowering the volume. Oh, that's good enough. Is that too quiet?
タイミングは任せる失せろいつでも援護できるぞジャエンセン
Might be a little too quiet. Let me, and bring it there. Alright. Can I just ult and then instantly, like, blow away?
構わないわ
Nope, he's still alive.
我が炎は敵を逃さんスキルジャエン滅流戦仕留めるそりゃキルジャエン滅流
Whoa, that was a lot of damage.
当然の結果だ
Oh man, the temperature's picking up. That sucks. It's getting hotter here. I don't like it. Machine type enemies are stronger. But this is not that bad. Most of the enemies are demons, I think, aren't they? I mean, I know there are like some enemies in the opening area that are machines, but I'm pretty sure most of the enemies are either demon or human.
我が炎は敵を逃さん滅流戦おりゃとはっはっキルジャエン滅流戦やーはっはっ消えろ
Yeah, this doesn't seem that bad. I think my
消えろ
handle it.
ややキル
Dragon.
ジャエン滅流戦ジャエンセン
Yeah, it's mostly human enemies, but it's too daunting for machines. And then this is... That's a human enemy, I believe. Yeah, these are all human enemies, I think. And the next boss is the Eater Creature Lord, which is a demon. Ow.
消えろはあ指揮官はお前だ タイミ
I
ング
think
は
I'll save my
任せる
ult for Orbital. So.
ジャエッ
Ow.
キル
Well, that's not good.
滅流や
Yeah, these are all games. They're trying to make this mission harder. They probably shouldn't have picked the enemy things.
おりゃキル全滅流仕留めるやキル
Oh, I don't want to target that guy. Fudge.
やいつでも援護できるぞ
全国
我が炎は敵を逃す全滅流剣
I don't know if that's a debuff, but
ジャエッ
damage.
やっとは仕留める死ね全滅流剣
あっけない
ジャ
わね
エッ
Nice.
当然の結果だ
That wasn't that bad. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see what I gotta do.
どこに行くんだ
Events. I need to do more event stories, so that's not a big deal. I need to do Su, Shishui, Shisui, and Certain Blaze, Supernova, Hellblaze.
少し出立前にみんなに
I
顔を
don't
見
really
せ
like
てや
playing
れ
Asteroth, so I'll do it first. So Hellblaze, Supernova, and Lava Serpent, was it? No, Serpent Blaze. Oh, it was a different group. Okay. Can I equip all three at once? No, I can't. What's your passive skill? Manifest magma field that lasts for 6 seconds when using the skill. Reduces attack and speed of enemies within magma field by 30% and 20% respectively. Increases attack and speed of ally Micah, Ingrid, and herself within the magma field by 50% and 10% respectively. Huh. Yeah, Micah's not the... I can't exactly see when this will be super helpful. Especially with like how Micah plays. I mean for Ingrid, sure. But... I mean, I guess if the AI will... The AI and Micah... Until they add like a player versus like not player versus player, but like a player versus environment co-op game mode. Cause so far all like the triple well. I guess time of 5 VR. Hang on, I'm gonna use Valor. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, alright, so I need to do all the
君か
the
ど
color
こに行くん
skills.
だ
So I think that's gonna be pretty like. So then you do it. Supernova 5 times, 10 times. Super leaves. Okay. Hellblades.
君さ号令をかけてくれ君どこに行くんださ
Alright,
号令をかけてくれ
let's start with
準備はできている
Astaroth. She's my least favorite of the three to play.
さっさと行くわよ ここ火の海にしてもよかったかしらはあヘルブレイズはあ
Okay, so she creates the magma on herself, like surrounded herself.
それ
So that might be okay
全員殺し
if
ち
you
ゃ
can get her to be like skill happy on Time of 5 VR,
そ
I
こ
guess.
よヘルブレイズスクロムもうしか
Yeah, I'm not. I don't really like playing Astaroth. She's easily one of the least fun characters to play. So
指
Supernova.
揮官
What
の
would
お
I
手
change?
並み拝見と行こうかしら 指揮官のお手並み拝見と行こうかしら
That's long range. And a wave is close range. Can I change this though? Prominence. And I could keep prominence. Oh, Lava Serpent. That's an extreme dodge. Manifest familiars that perform range attack for 8 seconds.
指揮官のお手並み拝見と行こうかしら
Alright, so I need a blue setup for her right now. This might be not bad.
この格好でですか若様も水郷ですね
Fortitude. Fire noise that chases the enemy. Oh, that's good for her.
本当敵をいっぱいやっつけちゃっていいんだね
Oh, that's not bad.
頑張りますね
Alright, let's try this. I'm probably not gonna get a chance to like really mess around with this build, but
ここ
I'll at least save it.
フェニックスダイブそれスーパーノーバは
Not exactly like optimal when it comes to
全員
normal attacking.
新年早々失礼いたしますねは
Nice.
食らいなさい
そんな
私が
Alright, so let's save this setup. And I gotta come up with a green setup. So I need to switch to Serpent Blaze.
指揮官のお手並み拝見といこうかしら。
That's a carrot weapon. Hellblade by 30%.
武器なんてどれでも一緒で
What's
しょ。
Hellblade again? Oh, it's a red skill. Okay. I think I'll end up just using the red build with her. Wait, is she seriously not maxed out on her skill? Wow. I really don't play Astaroth. Do I have the skill setup? I don't have the supporter setup. So green.
休みなどないほど
This one
忙し
seems
い
like
の。
the easiest, the worst one, so I'm just gonna.
ああ、俺に任せと
I'm
けっ
probably not
てんだ
even。gonna bother saving this build. I just want to do it.
おや、私の説教が必要ですか？
それ。ラバサーバント。そっか。スダイブ続けろ。
This is. That's funny. You should just like
それ。
spam her animation. It's so goofy looking.
全員殺しちゃって。
始めようか。そこ。どこ。ち。ラバサーバント。あっけないわね。フェニックスダイブ。
Phoenix, yeah, Phoenix Dive is a dodge attack. Not double dodge.
指揮くらいはまともにしてもらわないとね。
Yeah, so Astaroth I'm not a big fan of. I just don't like her. She's not fun to play really. Let's see, so let's switch our skill to Prominence. Slow down, becomes groggy on 10 stacks. Interesting. Okay, alright. Satellite Flare. Okay, so that's the one I was looking at. Phoenix Dive, Hellblaze, Prominence, Flame Haze. Interesting. Not all weapons are the same, Astaroth. Alright, so next would be Shisui.
さあ、行こう。
So let's see, what skills do I need from her? Guardian's Flurry, Light of Explosion, and Guardian's Blows. Interesting. Light of Explosion. Hmm.
やえいやせいはっそれやそこや全員殺しちゃって構わないはっはけったややや
Easy peasy.
そんな私が
Hello, Shiva. Thank you for the raid, Phoenix. Ugh, whew, man, I'm tired. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, time to figure out the next build for her. Let's save this build, because I've been using this build for a while. Actually, I don't want to use power engage. Bombs away. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
いいよ
Which is light.
親方くんの好きな色に染め上げて
Increase restoration by 75%. That's not bad. Yin Yang Mirror. Inflicts the following effect to enemies hit by Shisui and her guardian. Yang Mirror, an effect. An effect the guardian's attack inflicts. Decreases damage of the enemy attacking Shisui by 5% for 5 seconds, maximum 10 stacks. That's not bad. An effect Shisui's attack inflicts increases the guardian's damage. That's interesting. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, so let's save this setup. Now, let's make a green build. All I have to do is switch Guardian Blows.
いいよ親方くんの好きな色に染め上げて
任せてくれ休みなどないほど忙しいの
さてさて仕事は残ってるかな
Da-da-da-da-da.
雨宮そこえはだめ
Nice.
やはえい出るぞややややそこ
How do you do Guardian Blows? Oh, hold left there, okay.
や全員殺しちゃってそこや痛いや援護する痛いオッケーや
I think I prefer the blue build so far. And now I need to make a red build. Red build.
私面倒なのはパスしたいんだけどな
任せてください神父様なんちゃってええ任せなさい
Skills, light of
いい
explosion.
よ親方くんの好きな色に染め上げて
Okay, alright, what do we got? Oh,
雨宮じゃ
Ingrid, you beloved. Hello, Proxy. How's it going? I was playing Ingrid a lot earlier, so. Right now, because Shisui, Astaroth, and Sue got updated, I'm going to be playing them for a little bit. Oh, that's a cool animation. Nice. How's it going, Proxy? I'll switch back to Ingrid once I'm done, like, doing all the Sujingle stuff, because I just finished Shisui, so I need to play Sujingle for a little bit. To finish the not the dailies, but like the new character buff. But first, let's go back to my main build with Shisui. Load. Sujingle. Taimanin grind, that's correct. Release. Release gauge increases when attacking using skills / got hit. When the gauge reaches its maximum, gains super armor. Attack increases with each combo, performs faster consecutive attacks to nearby enemy with flames. That's interesting. Nakuryuso, Ryu Hashin, and Shunrenka. Okay, alright. So this is my Sujingle build. It's a green build right now. Unfortunately, I don't have like a super good weapon for her, so. But we'll make do. We'll make do. It's okay. It's all right. Nice. So she basically gets stronger as she attacks, and it's based off her combos. The gauge doesn't seem to like decay over time. I wonder how strong it is. I'd have to play like the bonus mode to see how strong, or maybe time of 5 VR. She's not like one of my super built up characters though, so. Okay. So, Shunrenka, normal attacks.
戦略戦術を意識して選択しろ。
And then Blaze Dance. So let's make a red supporter build for her.
任せてください、神父様。ええ、任せなさい。
Source. Let's see this. This is
面
an easy
倒
build.
なのはパスしたいんだけどな。
Okay.
通人で行くぞ。瞬間か。行きましょう。
I think I prefer Nakuri, whatever it's called.
全員殺しちゃった。瞬間か。私に任せなさい。
It's pretty good DPS. Pretty good DPS for the red build. I'll consider it. I'll consider the red build, but for now, I did red build, I did green build, and I need to do blue build. So what do we got for blue? Ooh, okay, yeah, that's
よろしくお願いします。
maybe blue build is for demon human.
頑張りますね。
Blue build. Nah, let's see. No, that's a low HP build. I don't think low HP is ideal in like the end game stuff. So, Obro is the best. I would respectfully disagree with you. Increases damage dealt against debuffed enemies by 16%. Do I have a debuff on Sue? I don't think Sue does debuffs. I mean, she probably does, it's just...
期待を裏切らないよう頑張ってみようかね。
Performs another ranged attack by shooting dragons. That's new.
戦略戦術を意識して選択しろ。
Perform consecutive attack that cuts the front. Particle charge. Okay. Alright. Reduce damage. Okay. What's this? Send Renka. 2 additional attacks. Slash between enemies. Okay. Ryu Hashin.
通人で。さあ、流波陣。新流化。
Oh, that's cool.
とどめだ。
Nope.
新流化。
What a Taimanin suit. Can I just like instantly one shot her?
流波陣。
Doesn't one shot her, but it gets pretty close. Okay, alright. So, I think I finished all that. Let's see.
少し
Did I?
どこに行くんだ？
Defense turret. I need to do that more time. How about this? Yep, that's all done. Easy peasy.
少しさ、号令をかけてくれ。少し休むか。
Time to fight you.
無理はするなよ。
Shoot, I forgot I can tank you in less than a minute. Okay, let's
君
let's not worry
か。
about that for now.
どこに行くんだ？
There's 20 pass points. Do I get the supporter? No, I need more. Okay. Okay, alright.
さ、号令をかけてくれ。準備はできている。
Wait, before I do this, let me switch my Sue back to her normal build. So load. And then let's switch to Ingrid. Alright, okay. Let's blow him away with Ingrid.
魔界騎士イングリッド。ジャエンセン。
So easy.
切る。ジャエンセン。
Easy peasy.
切る。我が炎は敵を逃さん。
そんな。
私が。
Your love.
当然の結果だ。
I like playing Ingrid. Ingrid's fun. She is also a knight who uses fire just like me, but she is a demon and I'm human, so. She's like demonic fire. I just use normal fire because I'm boring.
や失せろはあとやや
全員殺しちゃって構わないわね。
Why is she facing backwards? What the
ジャエ
heck?
ンセン我が炎は敵を逃さん
Yeah, I did the bonus levels earlier with Ingrid, and I managed to beat all of them, which is interesting because the level 3 bonus level tends to be really, really hard. Like, stat-wise, like, they have really inflated stats. And I managed with my Ingrid, who is not, like, my best character. Okay, alright.
魔界騎士イングジャエンセンキルジャエンメ
Gotta grind, gotta grind.
ゲロ
Beat up all these bad guys, and then just immediately numb overall with power.
全員殺しちゃって構わ
That is a nice swimsuit. Are all my characters top level? No.
死ねや
Not all my characters are top level. Like, 7 of them are. Let me double check. Because there's like 45 characters in this game so far? There's like 45 characters. 44. And let's see, let's sort them by level. Going down. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, never mind. I have a lot more characters. 10, 11. So I have 22, 23 characters. I have more than half of the character roster at max level. Max level currently is 87. You cannot go higher than that. This is 87 is the hard cap in this game so far. Can I Yeah, I've been playing this game since basically release, so I have a lot of like legacy like stats and all that stuff. But then there's like more things I gotta do to max out characters. Like I have to do this, which takes a while. I don't have max affinity on all my characters, which is fine.
すごいわ。さすが小太郎くん。
So I've still got ways to go. I got more characters to max out. I have to, like, the amount of resources you need to max out a lot of characters is kind of high, so it takes a while. I need more crystal kits definitely, and my Oboro is very, very behind because I don't like Oboro is my least favorite character out of everyone, so I use her the least.
君かさ、号令をかけてくれ。
So yeah, that's my roster. I actually don't like Oboro all that much, so I just don't use her. I just leave her at like, yeah, I left her in like 81 Purgatory for a while, and then I was like, oh well, she's involved in next, and then this event, so I'm just gonna use her. It turns out she's a villain. I'm like, oh, okay, she's always a villain. She's never the hero. She's just an evil, selfish bitch. Which is funny. I mean, I can respect it. She does have a nice swimsuit though. Speaking of swimsuits, let me ogle over the swimsuit models real quick. Let's see what we got here for costumes. Oh wow, yeah. Leaning in the ribbons. Battle Scar, Nurses, Highway Angels, Taimanin Suit, Secret Costume, Special Costume. Package, Slice of Life, Bunny Girl, Storm Beach, here we go. Damn. Emily Simmons with the tan. Okay, so I'm getting this one soon. Memorial packages, okay. And this is the Golden Pass, which... Damn. Oh yeah, Francis is tan too on this one. A nice golden color. A golden brown color.
さあ号令をかけ少し休むか無理は
Oh,
す
I
る
need
な
to
よ
do daily quest. Corn cob. Huh. Okay. First,
起
let's
用
see
も
what we
大
got in
切な
gotcha.
仕事だな
Can we do gotcha? Yeah, we can. Alright, let's wait till tomorrow before we roll gotcha again.
君かおはよ
So items.
う道具管理が大変なら手伝おうか少し休むか無理はするなよ
Weapon 15.
道具
5
管理が
times.
大変なら手伝おうか
Hang on. Oh man, I gotta hydrate. Okay, alright, I'm back. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Do I have a weapon I can upgrade? Just like a weapon that I don't need. I use very cool ammo. Let's see. Oh, hey. I can do this. Hey, what's up? Hello, Scarlett, how's it going? You having a good day? Did you have a good 4th of July? Good Independence Day? I hope you did. What can I tell you about Action Taimanin? It's very fun. It's gotcha slot, but it's very fun. It's gotcha slot, but it's fun gotcha slot. I really like it. I've never felt like I need to spend money on this game. You've been suffering from back problems? That sucks. Upgrade supporters 5 times.
道具管理が大変なら手伝おうか
Let's see. Yeah, okay, Independence Day. At least you didn't overheat or go deaf from all the fireworks. That is good. I know Winchester. Let's see. I'll upgrade this one. I'll upgrade this. I know Winchester. Okay, so I got that done. Right now we have like the summer events on Action Taimanin, so there's a lot of like stuff that we get. Greet friends 5 times. Oh, easy peasy. Just do this. Why do people call these games gotcha slop? I thought slop was used for low effort, low quality when it comes to video games. The reason is because a lot of gotcha games, even if they are good, they are created in such a way that they make it so that it's not necessary, but encouraged to spend money on, which lowers the quality. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mizuki, thanks for the raid. Steam categorizes not safe for work. Yeah. There's nothing that's... This game is 18 plus, but there's nothing actually 18 plus in this game. There is not. This game is as safe for work as you can get, and yeah. Hey, Mizuki, thanks for the raid. Yeah, this time I should not have anything coming up, so... It should not have anything coming up, so I should be able to play a little bit longer.
Let's see, what I need to do daily missions? Yeah, daily quests. Let's do daily quests, and who should I pick? God damn the racks. Oh, you want to see boobies? Okay, alright, I got you, fam. Where is she? We're gonna see boobies today. Says nothing safe, not safe for work, and shows biggest bonkers ever. Yeah, I'll show you boobies. You want to see boobies? I got you, fam. I got you.
This game is, there's no adult content in this game. So. You're not surprised, but yeah, there's obviously like some really suggestive outfits in the game, because I can actually show you some. I'm surprised this game isn't like completely TOS, but it's okay. And then, oh wait, can I get her a swimsuit? I think I can. Hang on, let me finish this mission real quick. I know some of the outfits in this game are like censored on Android and iOS because they're like super lewd, but this is the Steam version, baby. Uncensored. Uncensored galore. The biggest bonkers. Oh yeah. Mizuki, apparently this character, Mikami Chizu, she has a 4-foot bust line. To be fair, this game probably should filter out anyone under 18 because I doubt she's understanding sexual. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up her proportions real quick. Yeah, let me I like how the characters look and sound. Yeah. Okay. So Scarlet Rebel. Taimanin was actually originally an adult visual novel series. On a personal level, I'm not like a really big fan of the adult visual novel series because it has a very like heavy theme of like female degradation, and I'm not into that. Wait, she's cute. Yeah, she is. Become cute. Oh, Saya? Yeah, Saya's cute. Saya's cute too. Yeah, so I think I have. Oh, hang on, Mizuki. Since you like Neo, give me 1 moment. I got something for you, Mizuki. I can show you. Oh, there's a lot of girls with pink hair in this game. So let's see. Saya is a blue supporter, I believe. So she should be right here, Neo. To be fair, neither are you. You're not in female degradation stuff myself. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's understandable. I've always liked the concept of Taimanin, which is like modern day, like cyber ninjas fighting crime. With Sora's purpose for it, you would accept, but just so. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I love a lot of like the stuff in Taimanin. It's great. It's like a. So my favorite character is this one. This is my favorite Taimanin girl, Akiyama Rinko. She is my main. She will always be my main, and that is why she is here front and center. And let's see. I have all her outfits. Like this is like the one character that like whenever she comes out with a new outfit, even if it's premium, I just buy it. So I have all her outfits. And she's got so many. Like I love this one. This is my favorite outfit for her. It's so pretty. The ghost one? Oh yeah, this one. There's stories that use degradation of male or female characters from a psychological point of view. If done right, you understand. Yeah, in the visual novels, it's very much just done for like fetish purposes. So I'm not a big fan of them. But I mean, I'm an adult, so I just go, it's not my thing, and I move on. Yai's outfits. Let's see. What other characters are in this game? Let's see. I mean, there's Felicia, little brat vampire girl. And then you have Kasahara Tatsumi. She's a very pretty girl also. Yeah, there's a lot of girls. Let's see, who else has pink hair? Yeah, I mean, is that really pink? I don't think so. Kinda, maybe, I guess. Oh no, she's blonde. It's just, I guess it's just lighting. Also in the camp of thinking the anime like gacha and VTuber space should be 18 plus, it's to keep the actual VTubers from drama in the latter's case. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. That's fair. I want to be a safe for work streamer, but I will also like don't say you're under 18. I will ban you. I will have you banned. We have like a lot of characters with pink hair. Like Ingrid's got pink hair, I think. And then also a very cute girl with pink hair. Show the green hair. This one? Lydia? Lydia Beretta. Oh, left? So that would be Noah. Which I don't... Oh, wait, I do have this version. I have to upgrade her. She's actually playable. Hang on. So, let's see. She's actually a playable character, so let's see. Noah Brown. Here we go. And then I have the idol outfit for her. And like her maid outfit. This one's really pretty. Her like formal dress. The maid one is fire, yep. How's the story for Action Taimanin this compared to the end? The story of Action Taimanin is basically a shonen anime. That's why I like it. I love my shonen animes. I'd offer and maid outfit give you reminds me of Philia. Philia, are you... Wait, which Philia are you talking about? From the one fighting game? Skullgirls? That's like the only fighting... Okay. I guess maybe a little bit. Modern day ninjas using tech to fight monsters. Tech, not just tech, but also like magic, like ninja magic. But yes. And she can make herself super big. Yep, she can become bigger. They have so many different characters in the game. I love it a lot. Ninjutsu, magic, but they also use technology, so it's not like, you know, it's not just like, oh, they have ninja magic. No, they have technology too. Robert's Revenge, Mariah Mandy is, I think, the one where she stands still. And then, oh, I can activate ult. Yep, that's Noah Brown. And then let's see, some other characters we have, let's see. I mean, I guess I could show off my favorite character, Rinko. I think my Rinko is like completely maxed out, so technically there's no real point for me to like grind with her, but she is my strongest character, so I can like blow away everything. Yeah, as you can see, like, she does so much more damage and kills everything so fast. I didn't get her. I'm not sure I can get her ult. No. Doubt it. Yeah, I can't get her ult. Unfortunately, she's too strong. And then let's see, another character I really like playing. Oh, yeah, that's right, I like playing White. White's fun too. Let's see. White. Let's see. I've been using her bunny outfit for a while. Let's get a change of pace. I have all of White's outfits too. How's the mission structure in this game and the combat? So the combat's pretty simple. It's a very simplified like hack and slash. So similar to something like you could bonding romance. Okay, so let's run this down. So the mission structure is pretty much you select a level and then you fight, you know, amount of enemies and then you go on to the next level. The combat in the game is very like discount, like hack and slash. So as you can see, oh yeah. So you can see my skills at the bottom left, like the skills that I have equipped. And then you can, you know, you dodge, you attack. Yeah, no worries. You dodge, you attack, and you beat enemies that way. It's just that like my characters are so over leveled for pretty much most of the main, except like for general content, my characters are completely over leveled. So I'm like completely OP for a lot of stuff. It's like the high tier endgame stuff that I'm good. But it's pretty much like very simplified versions of something like, it's like Dynasty Warriors if you play that, except there's less enemies. And is there a romancing system? Kinda. So the way the romancing system works, like the bond system works, is it's more like it's just like another resource to get, or like another thing to level up to get more resources. Missions are repeatable, yes. Missions are repeatable because that's how you farm stuff. Alright, thank you again for the raid, Mitsuki. I'm glad you joined. Of course. Thank you very much. Missions are repeatable, Scarlet Rebel. That's how you farm. That's how you grind stuff. The ones that you grind are the daily missions or the event missions. So, generally speaking, when you do an event mission, you get these tickets. You use these tickets to roll this gacha, and then you can get all the rewards. The daily quests are generally what you do. Would you say it's better than DMC Peak Combat? No. Definitely not. I would not say it's better than DMC Peak Combat. It's very simplified, like hack and slash stuff. So the cool thing is that like every character has a set of skills, but you can only equip 3. So let's use Shizuru as an example. So you can see like different skills, like this is Queen's Whip, which is like a multi-hit attack, and then you can use like this one, which is a ranged attack. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for explaining. No problem. I will explain as much as I need. So every character has like a set of skills that they can use, and it varies them. So like you have different builds you can do, especially because you have these supporter setups. So like here you see Queen's Whip says set 1, 2, and 3. Maybe not in terms of combat, but in terms of fan service and love into character design. Better than Peak Combat. Probably. And when you see this stuff, like right here, says set 1, 2, and 3, that means the supporters. So you see here, each supporter has a has like an icon next to them. The blue icon, which is protect, red is suppress, and green is assist. So when you want to like build up a skill, you have to build around these. So as you can see, I run a green build on Chizuru. Nickname, by the way, is Agent Scarlet. There's an inside joke somewhere. It was part of the kayfabe dude. That's cool. And let's see. Okay, and then now for the affinity, which I interrupted myself. The affinity is you basically give these gifts to a character, and then when you reach levels, you get, you know, different things. So in this case, like when you get level 1 affinity, you get an animation, which you can play. Oh wait, hang on. Which you can play in this menu right here.
なんて冗談や冗談。こんにちは。そんな顔をしてどうしたの？
So you see them do their animation stuff. Pretty cool.
もう少し頑張ればご褒美をあげるわよ。
That is a body made for sin, man. Anyways, and once you, yes, affinity, but you have high affinity with that bomb Dom. You know, pretty good affinity with him, I'd say. Let's see, white. But jokes aside, you see the animation affinity is when you get certain levels on characters, you get these. So you can see affinity effect AP plus 10. Oh yeah. And when you assign characters as your affinity characters, which is in this case, I'm using Eleanor, Astaroth, and Felicia for these effects. So in this case, I think this is item drop. Yeah, item drop rate, VR points, EXP. That one's not useful for me really. And Felicia's item drop, VR point, arena coin. Do I have a better setup? Hang on. Okay, that's item drop, VR point, EXP. Item drop in VR is basically what I want. That's most ideal for me because that makes it easier to grind stuff. But I need to like max out affinity on a bunch of characters, so I think it is the best setup I have right now. Yeah, so a lot of gacha games actually have been putting more effort into them. Not to be confused with Shin Garbancho Chocolate. Shin Garbancho Chocolate. What's that one? Shin Garbancho Chocolate. I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of gacha games just kind of like try to pull you in with the free, and then like, oh, this game's free, so you don't have to pay anything to try it out. But some gacha games, they will actually like put in active effort into making the game fun, so you actually stay with the game, which is what I feel like Action Taimanin did. I like Action Taimanin quite a lot. It is a good game in my opinion, as far as good gacha games go. And then let's see, who else is a cool character that I can show off? There's a Japanese chocolate brand that has a character with some very sexy appearance, includes a blue succubus named Astaroth. She got popular enough to have official fan art. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Go safe for work and loot. Oh, yeah, well, that's a succubi in a nutshell. Lanshan. Let's see. What outfits can I use for her? That's her default outfit. This is her cosplaying Su Junlei, steering the White Snake. Oh yes, her commander outfit. Nice. Alright. Let's get back and beating up bad guys.
きましょう。
Oh yeah. I recently changed my build for her. Storm formation. Storm formation. Normal attacks. Lanshan looks like a dark-haired counterpart to Nikke's helm, but even sexier and uses staff. Lanshan's like default outfit is. No, well, this isn't her default outfit. This is like one of her like outfits. But, yeah, I can see it. I mean, you know, one of these days I might play Nikke on stream. But I'm not sure what I would do on Nikke. I do have a Nikke account, and I do play Nikke. I was actually considering quitting Nikke, but then they're like, "Oh, we're coming out with a new Marciana," and I'm like, "Oh, well, a new Marciana. I guess I'm sticking around with Nikke for a little bit longer." Yeah, so this is Lanshan's default outfit, the Chinese inspired outfit. Would not mind if I had you in game. Sure. I play on global though, so I'm not sure if you're on that server. Rosanna and Sugar got favorite items. Oh yeah, it's always nice when your favorite character gets a boost. Now all we need is a leg to get a favorite item. That'd be nice. I know a lot of people like a leg. A lot of the outfits in this game are very, very nice. So like, who I know Yukikaze, where is she? Clone Yukikaze, right here. You're on NA. Ah, yeah, sorry. But you play in Japanese? Yeah, I play in Japanese voices too, so I get you. So this is Clone Yukikaze. I love her outfits. And this is like her Chinese dress, the purest beauty. Oh yeah. Literally distinct Doom player. Oh, legally distinct Doom player. Yeah, that's true. That's correct. What a swimsuit. Does the global have better translations? No, I think the translations are the same. I don't know why they did the global versus like NA server. I think it makes more sense to just have like a single global server, but whatever. Alright, okay, let's keep doing this. This girl doesn't peek outfits. Yes, she does. There's a lot of, like, basically, most of the outfits in this game are great. Lightning Waltz is a 5-second cooldown. What the heck? Was it always that good? That's nutty. That is a really good skill. The biker chick outfit is one of my favorites of her. How many tickets do I have? 15k. I think 18k is what you need to be at to get everything, so... I have every character. Let's see who's another character with great outfits. Oh, this one's nice.
よし、行きますよ。
Let's put the jacket on. Let's see, I think it's this one. Yep.
じゃじゃーん。どうです？じゃじゃーん。どうです？じゃじゃーん。どうです？
Sora is so cute. She's a cute girl. I want to pat her head.
金月空、参ります。せや！ケントン、噛み砕き。焦点、ジェスト。せや！
Ooh.
焦点、ジェスト。
Justin is so good.
ケントン、
God's so good too.
一気に攻めるチャンス。
Foxfire. That's also a good one.
お借りいたします。天狐の見業。やった。私でもできたよ。
I do have a Noah Brown. I think I need to level her up real quick. What type is she though? Hang on. I got the Noah Brown supporter, I think. But I get the Chimera one. Level ascending. Descending. Here we go. No. Okay, here we go. She's a blue. Who do I have that has a blue build? Ozma, maybe? I think Ozma has a blue build. Yeah, that's a blue build.
Support.
Alright, let's level up this lady again.
私を育てたのはあなただよ。ありがと
2%
う。
damage. Interesting, that's a really good effect.
強くなれたかも。
I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep on Ozma though. I might need to switch her out onto a different character. That's a really good effect. The healing, that's maybe on Wrinkle? Ozma is really cool. I like her. Whew. Okay, so I need 18k tickets, but I think I'm almost done there, so... I'll double check my tickets and then I'll move on to like after you get 18k tickets, it's kind of pointless to do it. Take one more. I did get ult. Nice. Nice. All right. I think I'm done with the tickets. So let me double check that. No, I'm at 16.8k, so that means I gotta do this more. I don't know if that's that big of a deal.
Vampire Hunter Kamimura Azuma, Kenzan! Seijin Takehi!
Probably more tickets per run, but not as interesting because it's just like that first wave of enemies and then overall. Wow. What a knockout. For I think if I do this two more times, I will max out her affinity. And then it's 2 hours and 30 minutes into stream, so I think I'll do a bond event or 2 of them before I end out the stream. And it'll be Noah and Yuki. Nice. Yep, one more and I should be done with the event and done maxing out Noah. Hell yeah. Complete knockout. Okay, alright. I'm gonna need to drink some water before I start the bond event. Because I'm gonna be reading. 20,000. Okay. Grab all these. Alright, done with that. Event story, I'm done with this. I have to do special mode. I honestly need to do special mode. Gives you the backwards whip. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I like that. What was it? Tame that. Dailies, pass. Can I just grab the swimsuit? Okay, I have to receive all. It's fine, I'll wait. I like to wait until I get the 600 points and I just skill training facility. Oh, I need to do that. Okay. I guess I can put Oboro in here too because I have level limit broker. Receive all. Okay, alright. Crafting facility. I need to do this. Let's see. Can I make short? I can make all 31, 71. Let's just do something simple. Just to like get it out of the way. Yep, daily quest, dispatch mission, EXP facility. Upgrade weapon skills. So let's see here. Yeah, here we go. And I think I have a free Kugel Samael in my inventory that I can just feed to my current one. Yep, I got it. And then of course the Backrows Whip, wherever that is. This one. No. Why don't I have it equipped? Was it because I didn't like the effect? I think I was just using the, yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, because it's a Plan Invade one, and I'm not using the build I use Plan Invade. That's fine. Let's see. Here we go.
これも神のお教えのおかげかしら。
Let's see, do I have another supporter that I can just like feed into a skill? No, not that I know. I think that's fine.
どこに行くんだ? どこに行くんだ?
6 path points. Magatama Battle Arena. Oh, I haven't done that. Okay. Time attack, Magatama's crest. Okay.
どこに行くんだ?
Okay. Alright.
君か、どこに行くんだ?
Finally. Let's get to a bond event.
味付けはどうですか? おいしいよ。それは良かったです。
What has happened? This has become something I see happening on a regular basis, but for some reason Noah's been following Tokiko very well recently. On top of that, instead of shooing Noah away, Tokiko has been kindly accepting Noah continuously following, or rather totally obeying her. As if they were mother and daughter, Tokiko would probably look all uncomfortable if I said that. One summer afternoon, I was chilling in the living room with a fan in one hand, looking at the two girls making lunch. There Tokiko was in her butler suit, and Noah in her everyday clothes. At a glance, they looked like they would have no business with each other, but seeing them both in the kitchen sort of looks nice, I think.
一人でリビングに放置されるっていうのもなかなかに寂しいもんだなと。
I grumbled and turned the TV on. There's nothing good on at this time, so I decided to watch the news to kill some time and my boredom. All they talk about was some tragic news of a politician, celebrity scandals, trivial incidents, and so on. Although from time to time they do show pets or animals in the wild being cute as special. Cat. Is that a cat? Cats were being aired as a special on TV, and the pet cats look absolutely adorable. Our cats, the ones in Gosha, are mostly trained to accompany Taimanins and help during missions, so it's difficult to see them being cute. Which is why it was new to see these untrained cats be so cute and stupid on TV.
猫がどうか知った？
I screamed like a girl when someone suddenly whispered in my ear. I'm also a trained Taimanin, but when Noah, despite the office, these girls have some surprisingly restrained behavior when it comes to romantic interest with the player. Because in action Taimanin, he is the harem protagonist who is oblivious to the love. I'm also a trained Taimanin, but when Noah moves without making a sound, I have no idea where she is and what she's about to do.
親方様、いくら休日とはいえ、気が緩みすぎですよ。
ああ、すまない時子。ついこの猫の番組に集中してしまっていた。
猫ですか？野良猫なら道を歩いていれば時々見かけるでしょうに。
それではなくてだな。訓練されていない猫の自然体な姿が珍しくてつい。
ああ、なるほど。確かに5社の猫は野良でもよその猫よりも身体能力に優れていますからね。
こんなに無防備な姿なんて人前では絶対に見せないからな。猫がどういう存在かいつの間にか忘れていたよ。
それは言い過ぎかと思いますが。
それより小太郎、お昼のご飯できたよ。
Lunch is being brought out and set on the table in the living room. A summer exclusive, easy to make, delicious dish.
そうか。今日はそうめんか。
There's a clear bowl filled with ice water, and next to it a colander filled with bundles of boiled white salmon noodles, 4 onigiris, and a half of a smoked salmon. It seemed like a lot of food, but because it has been hot for the past couple days, I felt like I could eat an endless amount of food.
暑い日はそうめんに限るな。
I've never had salmon before.
そうなの？
そうじゃないのか？俺は小さい頃から暑い日が続くとそうめんをよく食べていたが。
そうなんだ。
When I put my hands together and say bon appetit, Noah studies, then copies me. Since Noah hasn't really had much experience eating at a table like this, table manners like these must have gotten on her nerves.
人間はよくこういうことをするから。
ご自分から礼儀作法を学ぼうとするなんて偉いですね、ノアちゃんは。
This girl is very, very cute. Yes, she is. Noah is very cute. I want to pat her head. When Noah is praised by Tokiko like this, she has no expression on her face, but still looks happy. So she tries her best to try and copy any table manners she sees, even if she's not familiar with them.
親方様、おにぎりと鮭の味付けはノアちゃんが手伝ってくださいました。
そうみたいだな。
Onigiris are close to lumpy balls and extra salted salmon. It's food that's rubbish compared to what Tokiko can make, but for some reason I'm not bothered by it. Noah, who sat across the table from me, looked disappointed.
よくできているじゃないか。
トキコはもっと上手に作るよ。
安心しろ。俺ならもっと不格好に作る自信があるからな。綺麗な三角形のおにぎりなんてどうやって握っているのか未だによくわからん。
Good guy Kotaro going like, you can do it better than I can.
親方様はおにぎりを握るときに力を込めすぎなんです。ノアちゃんはまだ 料理を始めたばかりですからしょうがないですよ。
Even if Tokiko reassured her, Noah seemed quite disappointed at her misshapen onigiris, even if her facial expression didn't change.
それより早く食おう。このままじゃ空腹でお腹と背中がくっつきそうだと。
何それ。
昔の歌だよ。タイトルは忘れた。
Or more like, this is the only thing I remember from the song. A song about being hungry. Yeah, something about food, I think. Where did I hear the song before?
俺がもっとずっと幼い時に聞いた歌だからな。
お腹と背中がくっつきそう。
She must have liked the phrase because she kept repeating it and kept on repeating it. She looked so cute when she mumbled the song while she ate the noodles. I also started eating the cold noodles after looking at her.
すごいね。
何がだ？
ズゾゾゾってすごい勢い。
麺類はな、麺を切らずに一気にすするのが礼儀なんだ。
その礼儀には個人差があると思いますが、ですが私も同意見です。
Even Tokiko, who doesn't make any loud noises when she eats, slurps the noodles in one breath without cutting them.
一気に。
Noah copies us and tries to eat the noodle in one go, but fails. She lost momentum and had to cut the rest of the noodles halfway with her teeth.
難しい。
Oh, they even put little stains on her cheek. That's so cute.
吸引力もそうだが、こう微妙にコツみたいなのも必要だからな。こればっかりは慣れだ、慣れ。
I'm not good at slurping noodles, unfortunately.
何度か食べればすぐにできるようになるさ。
そうかな。できないことができるようになるかな。
ええ、ノアちゃんは勤勉な方ですから、お料理も作法もきっとすぐにできるようになりますよ。
しかし、お前でもできないことがあるんだな。
She's outstanding when it comes to physical feats, not just when fighting, but in everyday life as well. She's not good at first, but on the second and third try, she's able to do as much as others. Like using chopsticks, lifting a bowl, bowing, but no matter how many times she tries to eat noodles in one go, she just can't, which is why I said that, as it was intriguing.
食事の技術も挨拶も覚えるだけ。でも麺をすするのは力加減が難しい。
ああ、なるほど。
So it depends on whether Noah knows how to do it or not. Using too much or too little strength are the only two options, and she doesn't know how to use just the right amount of strength.
ノアちゃん、少し失礼します。動かないでくださいね。
うん。
Then Tokiko pulls out her handkerchief and wipes the side of Noah's mouth. She had soup on her cheek.
そうしていると、親戚のおばちゃんと孫だな。
親方様、今なんと。
Oh, why'd you say that, Kotaro?
親戚のお姉さんと。
The wrong word spilled from my mouth. It was a scorching hot summer, but I felt a cold chill roll up my spine. I avoid Tokiko's cold-blooded glare and nibble on one of the onigiris. It's a bit salty, but not bad. It goes well with the salmon noodles. Same with the salmon.
うまい。よくできているじゃないか、ノア。 食事に関しては俺は嘘を言わないからな。
そうですよ、ノアちゃん。親方様は普段は嘘を言ったり周りを騙したりひょうひょうと言葉遊びをして気をもませる方ですが、食事の味に関してはきちんとされている方です。ですからノアちゃんが作ったおにぎりと焼き魚はとても美味しいということです。よかったですね。
Of course, in terms of skill, I am the worst of the worst compared to Tokiko. It's stupid to even think of comparing my skills to hers. That is in cooking and other things, but I felt like I was insulted. Then my attention shifted elsewhere. Noah's eyes looked like they were gleaming. Looking as cute as always. She looks extremely happy and is enjoying this moment. She's not even human, but is more emotional than humans are.
どうかした？
When I was staring at her, she looked back at me and cocked her head.
楽しいことあった？
親方様、いきなり笑ってどうしたのですか？
It looks like I was unaware that I was smiling. I rubbed my hand on my cheek and chin.
ああ、いや、ノアが楽しそうだなと。
She's completely different from the first time I met her. She still looks like a doll, but just more emotional. I felt happy for her while I was lost in thought.
最初は何を考えているかさっぱりだったが、最近はまあ楽しそうとか嬉しそうとかはなんとなくわかるようになってきたしな。少しは人間の生活にも慣れたか？
わからない。
It's difficult to change your way of life that easily. That's the same with humans or demons.
ただ、トキコが作るご飯は好き。
Ah, she's so cute with the smile.
トキコと一緒にご飯を作るのは楽しい。小太郎が笑っているのは嬉しい。
If Kotaro's smiling, it makes me happy. Ah, that's so cute.
そうか。
I love this girl. So she says things are fun and she's happy without a single change in her facial expression. No, there's clearly a smile here.
俺もトキコが作るご飯は好きだし、ノアと一緒に食べるご飯は美味しいぞ。
そう。
That's it. Still, even just those words were enough. For me and for Noah for sure. Tokiko laughed while she looked at us as if it was fun. Okay. Okay, that's good. Alright. I think that's a good place to call it here. I'm going to raid into Doleful. She is streaming right now, so... Alright, let me go into end screen real quick. Stream end. You're all going to Doleful Bird. Raid Doleful Bird. I forgot what I'm doing tomorrow. I think it's Tosi Uha night again. Or was it Queen's Loyalty? Let me double check real quick. I think it might be Queen's Loyalty actually now that I think about it. Yeah, Queen's Loyalty tomorrow. Alright. Let's rock. Let's close it out. You're all going to Doleful Bird. Treat her nicely. Good night, everyone.